Once again, teaming up with Gilmore Services to protect your identity with this Saturday's Shred event. We often think of sophisticated computer hacking when it comes to identity theft, but identity thieves often get sensitive information the old-fashioned way. Investigative reporter Brendan Kirby tells you how one Mobile woman fell victim.
The woman's ordeal began about 2 years ago. Not when someone hacked her online account or broke into a credit card database. It happened when the victim gave her personal information to an office worker at a company she was doing business with. The victim, who didn't want to be identified, became suspicious when she got a letter from a bank she had no relationship with. The letter informed her it had sent her a new credit card in her name to an address where she never lived.
Somebody stealing your identity is one of the worst things that can happen to you, and it can go on and on for years. And you may have great advocates with your bank, but you still are going to be suffering year after year.
Mondi Donaldson, vice president of the Better Business Bureau of Central and South Alabama, is familiar with the woman's case and sees similar scams all the time. The victim in this case says she spent the better part of almost 2 years talking with credit rating agencies and trying to keep on top of credit cards issued in her name.
And identity theft is actually one of the fastest growing crimes in America today. So people can still steal your wallet, still pick up things out of your mailbox, things like that, but it's gotten much more sophisticated through text, emails, phishing scams, and people are going to try and get your information no matter where, however they can.
Mobile County Chief Assistant District Attorney Keith Blackwood says his office has a dedicated prosecutor who handles white-collar crimes. Still, he says, those cases are among the hardest to investigate and prosecute, especially if the FBI isn't interested in pursuing federal charges.
You know, when you have a tremendous amount of financial records that you're pouring through for a case to try to establish some kind of fraud, you have very limited resources, especially here on the state side for those cases. It can be very difficult.
Donaldson recommends people shred credit card offers, old bank statements, old doctor's bills, and other papers that have names and other identifying information. Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.